I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free.
Hey guys, welcome back for another video. Today is going to be a day in the life video of a homeschooling mom, with the focus though on my everyday cleaning routine. You guys ask all of the time, like, how do you keep your house clean? It always looks clean. And so today I decided that I would kind of share with you the routines that I just do like second nature. I don't even realize that I'm doing them, but they definitely help me keep my house clean even when my kids are here all of the time. I have 4 kids if you're new to my channel, and we have 4 dogs, and so my house is busy and there's lots of people and fur and things, and so doing these things help me keep my house clean, because when you homeschool, at least if you're like me, I need my space to be a nice, clean environment. Not perfect, but definitely clean and livable. Another reason why I wanted to do this video is because you can probably hear it in my voice. I am recovering from a really bad cold. And so a lot of times with day in the life videos, I talk a lot, and I know you guys don't want to hear me talk with all this congestion, so I'm going to try to not talk as much in this video. So I figured that I would be able to just quickly explain things. I do need to mention that today's video is brought to you in partnership with HelloFresh. I am thrilled that they have continued to offer the 10 free meals to you guys if you are new to HelloFresh. I will have a link down in my description box where you can claim that offer. Now, even if you don't plan on using it immediately, you can use the link, you get that offer if you're new. You guys know I've been working with them for a very long time. I just got my meals yesterday. They're in the fridge. I ordered off of the Calorie Smart plan this time. And so I kind of alternate between the family plan and the Calorie Smart plan, and I am excited. I didn't open up all of the ingredients. I quickly looked at the recipe card, so I'm excited to see what we're going to be having for dinner later today, because we've got a full homeschool day ahead. And so I'm just going to bring you guys along, with the focus being on showing you guys the routines that I have in place that I feel like help me keep my house clean and neat. So you guys may have noticed that before this, it was actually last night. And the reason for that is because my daily cleaning routines start the night previous. I make sure that when I go to bed, my kitchen is clean. I make sure my dishes are done, the dishwasher is ran, and I take out the kitchen trash, as you guys saw. I also usually do a vacuum of our main eating area. Usually, because I am not a perfect person, the laundry that I put laundry in every morning, which I'm gonna get to when I talk about my morning kind of routine. But usually that laundry is still like in the washer or the dryer at nighttime, because homeschooling. And so I usually need to handle the laundry as well at night. Now, you guys know that we're a family who does a lot of extracurricular activities outside of our house. So you might be thinking, well, what happens when you're not there? So these routines that I've been doing for my house have been in place for so long that my husband also knows them like the back of his hand. So we usually divide and conquer, that's what we call it. And so one of us will always be here. So if I leave to take a kid to a sport, then my husband will do all of those things I mentioned. Or maybe he'll do half of it, and then when I get home, I do the rest. But generally, that's what we do the night before. So every night, it's really true. We do not leave dishes in the sink. Dishes, dishwasher, I wipe down the countertops and the stove because I just cooked, take out the trash, do laundry. I do at least one load every single day. Wipe down our table where we eat, vacuum under the table, and usually I'll set out my homeschooling stuff that you guys saw. So that is what I did the night before to set me up for this morning. So I'm gonna finish my cup of coffee and I'm gonna do something with myself because I have been sick and sometimes that just makes you feel better. And then I'm gonna tell you guys kind of. Okay, so a little time check-in for you guys now. It is 9:20. This is a little bit of a late start for us. You guys know that if you watch a lot of my day in the life videos. But like I said, I had a really bad cold. My kids have all gotten the cold. It's currently on our last family member, my oldest daughter, and so I have been allowing them to just sleep until they wake up. So because of that, we're getting a little bit of a late start, and then of course it is a filming / work day for me. So this is what it is. So it is 9:20 right now, and as you guys saw in the previous clips, everything that I do well in my life is based off of a routine or a system. Now, I am not someone who generally uses other people's routines and systems, but I do gain ideas from other people. So that's really my intent behind this, is sharing all this with you guys, is to just, maybe it'll give you a good idea. So, for example, I told you guys I would explain kind of, I showed you what we do at night. Now I'm showing you what we do in the morning. So in the mornings before we get started with our day, my kids do their daily chores. And they're kids, so it's not perfectly done, but I sat down and I thought of things in our house that need attention on a regular basis. And then I thought about their ages and their ability levels, and then I delegated those things. I get asked a lot about like chores and stuff like that. I did do a video on kind of this topic. I'll link it if I can remember. But on my website, which is coming soon, I will have some chore ideas and then like a printable chore chart that you can maybe implement in your house if that's something you struggle with. But my kids do their chores in the morning. I make sure that I have done the breakfast dishes in the mornings. And my kids know that as a part of their getting ready for the day routine, they need to make up their beds. I don't require my kids to maintain like perfect, Pinterest-worthy bedrooms, but I do require them to develop good habits for life, and making your bed is just one of those things that is like a discipline, and I find a lot of value in that. I also think it just instantly makes your house look more presentable and more clean, and it's nice to get into a bed that is made. So these are just habits that I have developed with my kids over time. So they make their beds, they get all ready for the day, they do their chores, I do the dishes, the breakfast dishes, clean up anything that was left out from breakfast and coffee and just things like that. And then we move into our school day. So that is kind of our morning routine. Is if anything was left out the night before, we put it away. The dishes drying on the counter, you guys saw that, I put them away. And doing those chores in the morning and doing the dishes right away, again, takes literally 5 minutes for me to rinse dishes and put them in the dishwasher. If I wait all day, that 5 minutes is gonna now turn into 35, 40 minutes. So I find that staying on top of that throughout the day helps me keep my house clean. So that is like my morning cleaning routine when homeschooling kids. So I gave you guys the time update. It is 9:25. We are going to start school now. School, homeschooling takes time. And so you guys will see that I don't have time in the day-to-day to do like a deep clean of my house. So that just doesn't happen during the school weeks. And I am totally okay with that. Puppy potty break. Okay, so I am totally okay with that. The deep cleaning doesn't get done during the week. But what I do try to do is every day I try to do one thing. So whatever that might be. It might be organizing. It might be like today I'm going to dust, like deeply dust our homeschool library bookshelf. Because it's like the third quarter, the books are all disorganized, and I'm gonna do another video on that, so look out for that. But I just try to pick one thing. Now, if I can get to the one thing, then it's like an extra win for the day. If I can't get to the one thing, then it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. The deep cleaning of our house happens on the weekends when my husband is home, and we do it together because there is just no way for me to deep clean my entire house myself. Now, sometimes when life gets really busy and we have soccer tournaments all weekend and my husband is working and I am working a lot on YouTube, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes once a month, I will have a cleaning company come in and do a deep clean of the bathrooms and stuff like that. But like the general vacuuming, dusting, mopping, all that, we do ourselves, obviously, and a cleaning company coming once a month for a family of 6 with 4 dogs. Yeah, if I didn't do anything, we would be living in filth. So I know when people hear like, oh, you sometimes have a cleaning service, you don't clean your house. I clean my house every day, but just occasionally when we need like a deep scrub, I need to outsource that. But it's not every month, and so it just depends. So the deep cleaning, about like I try to do the bathrooms the deep cleaning, because my kids do wipe down their bathrooms and disinfect their bathrooms on a regular basis, but like deep cleaning every 3 weeks. And then like linens and towels, I usually have like on a little schedule, and that is kind of like those one thing per day type of things. And that is generally just how I keep my house clean. Before I go grocery shopping, my one thing that day will be to wipe out my refrigerator, so it's never really like disgusting with like molding food. I just stay on top of stuff. I guess that's the biggest takeaway, is like I see something and I just do it rather than waiting or delaying. And I understand that different seasons of motherhood allow for that and others don't. So that is like my cleaning routine advice. And yeah, so now it's time to homeschool. So I just wanted to share with you guys the morning cleaning routine. I will keep updating you throughout the day. Anytime I do anything that I feel like is cleaning or organizing related, but now we are going to start school.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
What are we doing here? We are rubbing Olivia's hair with a balloon. You guys might not be able to see it because it's daylight outside, but we're gonna try. Okay, oh, my hair is getting into there.
Good.
Okay.
Your hair's
Okay, watch. Hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear the spark?
Can I do it, Mommy?
Okay, in a dark room, it says that we might be able to see it, so I'll try to.
Mom. No, we can do it in the pantry.
Okay, we gotta charge it up again. Okay, listen really quietly when I take it off of her hair. Okay, so little time check-in. It is 11:15 and we just finished up our science lesson. We did some fun experiments and then we listened to some nature sounds of like lightning and thunder, what we were learning about. And so now I've just made lunch for the kids. They're having kind of like a breakfast style lunch. But we had bagels that I didn't want to go bad. So that's just a bagel with cream cheese, some pears, and then some Greek yogurt with honey and granola on top. This Faye True Blend Vanilla is really good. You know, because sometimes like you don't want to have the plain one, but there's no added sugar or sweeteners. So they're gonna have their lunch at the table. And as you guys can see, my cleared off kitchen now has a towel here, dishes there, dishes in the sink, rain, a balloon, all this over here, all this to put away. My protein smoothie that I got ready this morning that I'm gonna currently have, I need to blend that and then I'm gonna have my blender. So they're gonna sit down and have lunch. I'm gonna drink that and get all of this straightened up because after 11:15 we will go upstairs and do our independent work. And so again, part of my homeschool mom cleaning routine is that I just take care of things as we go instead of all at the end. So that is where we are with our day. They are dying to see the cruise vlogs, so I'll probably let them watch that while they have their lunch. If you guys haven't watched those, I made them for us really, but just to have some memories from our Disney cruise. And I made the kids wait until they were live to watch them, and so they've been waiting and asking, so I'm gonna go ahead and show them the second video. So if you haven't watched those, go check them out. And then we're gonna go upstairs and finish our homeschool day. So I know all of you homeschool moms will relate to this. I know you can't see it. I have to set it down for it to focus. There you go. Fever from Landon. So I feel like this is our season of sickness. Him and I both had food poisoning before we left for our cruise. Then he caught this cold before I did. He was the second one that got the cold. And then now, obviously, something new. So he keeps getting sick, but we do all the things, so it's just a part of life. So his little desk is gonna be empty because he's just gonna take a nap, hopefully. So the rest of us finished up lunch. So it is about 2 o'clock now and the kids finished up school for the most part. My son, right there, has his math to do, but he is wonderful at math and requires very little assistance. So that's his last little bit. You guys saw that I was able to tackle my to-do project, which was dusting and cleaning out of this shelf. So look out for the video on that if you want to see like the Good and the Beautiful books library and all that good stuff. But I went ahead and pulled out books for my next unit for science that I'm going to be doing. I finally bought, so we read the very first one of these a long time ago and my kids loved it. And I finally found that all 3 books are in here. So I think we're just gonna start reading that for fun. And then over there I have a giveaway that I'm doing, a Goodwill. I need to put those like in my son's room. Those need to go in my room. So I'm going to go ahead and finish organizing up all this stuff. Like I told you guys, this is just how I stay on top of things, trying to do like one little thing a day, and it works out well for me. So that is where we're at with the day. He's just gonna start on his math, and I'm gonna put away all this stuff. And then I am going to start preparing dinner, probably getting things out. My little guy is laying in his room. He's not feeling good. And then my oldest daughter is still recovering from our cold. So she is also not going to her sport tonight. So just my son tonight. So my husband will take him. So I'm gonna probably get my workout done tonight as opposed to this afternoon. So anytime I have extra time like that, I try to use it wisely. And so honestly, I'll probably be getting some work done. That's when the kids have free time. They play whatever they want to do. And I am just putting books away in my room. I will probably get some work done. Maybe start editing this video. At least work on the thumbnail or something. So, and have a cup of coffee while I'm at it. So here are the 3 meals that I got from HelloFresh: the crispy Parmesan chicken, chimichurri pork tenderloin, and chipotle chicken rice bowls. All of these have the calorie information here, and they're all really, really good, healthy, clean ingredients. I think I'm feeling like this one tonight because I'm still kind of congested, and I feel like the more flavorful my food, the better I'll be able to taste it. So I think this is the one we are gonna go with. These ones, again, these meals were on the Calorie Smart plan, and I always get asked, how much does it feed? So we do a 4-person plan, but that is for 4 adults. So my oldest daughter eats like an adult-sized portion. My other kids still do not. So when we do that, we have just enough. We never have leftovers, but we have enough for everybody to eat, especially on stuff like this, because they give you like a full serving of rice, where I will only have about a quarter of that. And like, I eat an entire chicken breast, but my younger kids only eat about a half. So it just works out. But I wanted to answer that question. So I'm gonna start getting out the stuff for dinner. So I got dinner all chopped up and ready to go. HelloFresh is so easy to prepare, and for that I'm thankful. And I had a little bit of extra time. Sorry, you guys are like a little dirty. I had a little bit of extra time today, so I decided to come out in the backyard and get some sunshine, and I had to write some things down in my planner, and then working on my Bible study. So just taking a little mom time out, but in the backyard enjoying the sun, as well as the dogs. These Basset Hounds love to suntan. I mean, they live a rough life, you guys. Look at them. It's 5:15 now, and I am out in my garage gym ready to work out with that guy over there. Since I didn't have to go to soccer tonight, got a rare chance to work out together, so we always take advantage of that. So I still can't breathe very good, so I'm gonna do kind of like a strength-based workout. Still gets the heart rate up, but we're gonna work out now, and then we're gonna have some delicious dinner that like already just sounds good. I'm already hungry. That's why I don't like waiting this late to work out, but that was the only option. So that's what we're gonna do, and so we're gonna get started with our workout now.
I want you to pull and fly, okay? Squeeze those shoulder blades at the top of the fly, just like this. And squeeze right there. Slowly bring your dumbbells down. It's a little quiet in here. Everybody came to work today.
All right, so dinner looks amazing, especially after that workout, the Chipotle chicken and rice bowls. My little guy is still sick, so there's only 5 bowls here, but it looks really good. Veggies, protein, right up my alley. So you guys make sure to check out the link down below for HelloFresh so you guys can get 10 free meals. You will not regret treating yourself to the convenience and deliciousness of HelloFresh. So that is gonna be it, you guys, for this day in the life, with a little bit of an emphasis on my homeschool mom cleaning routine. What you guys saw last night will be everything that we do again tonight. So the dishes, making sure everything's cleaned up, kids' rooms are clean, all that good stuff. It's just how we keep our house functioning and being a homeschool family when someone is always home. So if you enjoy day in the life videos, give me a thumbs up on this one. Let me know what your favorite part of today's video was down in the description box or down in the comments below. And make sure you check out HelloFresh using the link. I have been trying to make more day in the life vlog style videos for you guys because they're always the #1 requested thing I get from you. So I hope you guys are enjoying my efforts. I hope you're doing well wherever in the world you are watching, and I will see you in my next video really soon. Bye guys.